Campfacer.
What's going on, campers? Campfacer horror gaming vlogging is here, you guys. That's it. We're gonna hit 20,000 subscribers this year. That's my goal. It doesn't seem realistic now, does it? But it's gonna happen. That's it. It's gonna happen, you guys. We're here. We're gonna do. What the hell was that? We're gonna do a lot of video game live streaming. We're gonna do game reviews. We're gonna do horror movie reviews, more Blu-ray reviews, toys, collectibles, and I'm gonna take you guys out on the road vlogging behind the scenes this year. I'm gonna push it harder than I have ever pushed before. And first off, I want to thank all my members, my 2 members, all my members. I wish you guys would be more involved, but it is what it is. You guys want to join the camp and become a member and get exclusive members only videos? I'm going to put the link down in the description below. Let's get into it. This video is a little overdue, but I'm finally here to show you guys this. This is my Friday the 13th part 2, put out by NECA. NECA Toys. If you guys haven't heard of NECA, they're right here. And you can Google it or search their website. But NECA puts out a lot of really cool horror movie, realistic looking action figures, whether it's like Halloween, Friday the 13th, Child's Play, and so on. I think this is like 8 to 10 inches tall, and they're all screen accurate to a degree. They're not like 100%, but they have a pretty good team of artists in they even, like right here, there's director, artist, packaging. I don't know if you guys can see that. Artist, director, packaging, all that good stuff down there. They do even their box. You guys, their artwork on their box, I appreciate it. That's what I really like about these guys, is they put a lot of like they redesign, like repaint, and whoever does the artwork on their boxes and everything, and does a really good job. Even just people that collect these and keep them in the box, the way that they have them velcroed open like a window or a door, I really like that. You see that right there? I really like that feature. That way people can collect these and see the figure inside, appreciate it, and collect it for value. Or I personally, I'll keep them in the box for a little while, but when I get my new office, I'm going to hang them up on the wall and maybe display take the figures out and display them in a case, like a glass case or something. That's the way I roll, because I'm not going to really like resell this in the future. I do it because I appreciate the artwork and the figure itself in the movie. I appreciate the horror movie stuff, so I don't collect them to resell them. But today we're going to open this up, and I'm going to show you guys what it is all about inside. So let's get into it. I'm going to try to open this so that I can rebox it later. I don't want to ruin the I don't want to ruin it. I should have grabbed a knife, huh? Maybe I'm going to end up peeling the tape on the back of this. There we go. Put that right there. Some of you guys out there are probably like, what are you, crazy, man? First off, you're opening the package, and 2, you're going to tear the package. I'm trying not to. Again, I collect these because you guys saw what I did to my Scooby-Doo NECA Jason a few videos ago. I destroyed him. And some of you guys probably thought I was crazy for doing that also, but it was fun. There we go. That should work. I'm going to try to salvage the box as much as I can without destroying, because I might put it back in the box later on, or I might display just the box alone, even if I take the figure out. I don't want to just take the box and throw it away. It's a little tough to open, I have to admit. I'm trying to do it without breaking it. There we go. But I figured I'd show this off to you guys and kind of put it out there. I mean, you've probably seen other videos of it, but this is my video. And if you guys, Friday the 13th Part 2 is one of my favorite sceneries, like the Packanack Lodge, especially playing the Friday the 13th the game. That's my favorite map in the game. I love the look of the lodge and the fact that it goes downhill to the lake, and up the little road on the right there's that cabin with the farmer's porch that comes out with the overhang, and just a great map. The movie itself was really good too. I like the fact that there's the original one with Pamela, and it off-screen kills. It's like a mystery, who's the killer. And then I like the fact that it goes from there to Part 2, Baghead Jason. A lot of people call him Sackhead Jason. Is the only one with his different mask. And he's like running, and he's more human, like running, and he can take a beating, but at the same time he's so much human that he can get hurt really easy. And it was really a fun-paced film. Some of the cool death scenes, and it was great. But then it goes to Part 3 and it gets a little crazy, but cool at the same time. So we got, let's see, got that out of there. Other than that, you can see there's somewhat of a wood scene behind there, and I can like move it up. So they put kind of like, it's hard to see, but like kind of like green grass or trees behind there. I don't even know if I showed you guys the back of the box yet. Here's the back of the box. It says, Mrs. Voorhees is dead, and Camp Crystal Lake is shut down, but a camp next to the infamous place is stalked by an unknown assailant. Alright, so we got this. And it looks like there's a couple pieces of tape holding in, maybe a twisty tie. But we got the campfire. How is this held in there? Got some weapons. It's a little windy out here. It's nice. It's 60 degrees, but a little windy. Let's see. I'm going to try to keep the tape folded off to the side so that way I don't have to put new tape in later. I can just kind of fold it, put the weapons back in, fold it over. Because this is the unboxing video for you guys. I'm going to check it out myself because I've never opened this, obviously, and I wanted to check it out. Hold on to the figure, but I figured if I'm going to do it, I'll do an unboxing for my fans. Alright, get that. Badass machete. I wish they added this machete in the game where it's like curved more. And I wish they gave the pitchfork to all the Jasons, like the real pitchfork, not the one for Savini. I don't like the Savini one. It's kind of too bulky looking. I like the thin, traditional. I wish they'd add this back into the game. I remember it was originally in the game for the first week or something like that. We got the fire pit. How do you take the fire pit out? Just pop it out. There we go. Watch me break it. Come on, Jason. Oh, we got the twisty tie on the back. Get out of there. We got a couple heads. Ooh, they just pop out. One head. Two heads. And the last, oh, there's a knife. Put the knife. And we got one more twisty tie for the fire. Why would they twisty tie the fire in there? That thing was snug in there. It's not like they have to tie that into place, you know? I'm glad you guys are enjoying these videos, by the way. I really appreciate. I just would hope that YouTube would get my algorithm correct, because lately it seems like it's not shooting my videos out to the correct audience, and I'm not getting that many views on the latest videos when I should be. Anyways, here we go. I'm going to show it up to the camera. First off, we got Jason Voorhees Baghead Jason, Part 2 Jason, right here. I'm going to show this off right here. love his overalls, his plaid shirt, and the bag head. And look at the eye. Can you see his eye right there? Put him right there. His arms move, but his elbow joints... Oh, they do move. Okay. His elbows do move. His hands rotate a little bit. Both of his elbows move. Okay. It looks like his head turns a little bit, not too much, because of the way this is all... It's all plastic, by the way. But his elbows, his knee joints move, his feet move a little bit back and forth, and his legs, his torso moves a little bit right underneath this. Right underneath this, it moves a little bit like that, bends around, it turns a little bit. So all the major parts that should move kind of move, even his hands back and forth, his head. But, not a lot. But here's the thing. I wish they would release these with cloth, on cloth everything, because then it would give it more of a cool feel, like realistic feel and look. But I get why they don't do it, because of production, and they got to be consistent with how their figures look. If it was cloth, every time you grab a different figure in the store, you'd see they all look a little different because the cloth might have moved or whatever. But it comes with the heads, but maybe they should have supplied a cloth head, or a separate bag to put over one of the heads, you know what I mean, to give that option. But here's Jason right here. I'm going to stand him up here. Now the second head, they do supply a head without the cloth, because in the movie, near the end of the movie, his bag came off. He comes through the window, and you see him with no bag on his head, and that's what it looks like. That's pretty accurate. Like, look at the skin detail on there. He definitely looks like that in the movie to me. Pretty kind of wild and gross, There's one head. Oh, and of course, his mother's head, Pamela's head. She looks kind of weird in this. She's got her face is kind of long, like tall, long. Kind of odd. But when you look at it, you could say, hey, yeah, and look at the neck, the kind of like the bone and stuff hanging out of the bottom of the neck. When you look at it, you definitely could say, hey, yeah, that's Pamela, I guess. They should have supplied Pamela's little the candlelit thing that here's a fire pit. Oh, hold on, it comes with fire, plastic, and the rocks with the wood. That looks pretty cool. The wood moves around a little bit. It's attached, it looks like, to one spot. Yeah, it's attached in one spot, so it kind of moves like that. And then I guess you place this fire over the logs in one way or another. It might only fit one way. It doesn't really say in the box how to do it, but I guess it'll only fit, because it has 3 prongs, and it would only fit one way, I guess, centered, I hope. How would you put it in there? I guess just place it like that. Yeah. Here's the fire. It's kind of clear through, a little, see through it, almost like if, it would have been cool if they had a little wire that you plug in, or a battery that it would light up. That would be kind of cool, or flicker, so it would look like a flickering fire. But it is pretty cool the way it is. Now I'm going to show off the weapons. We got Jason's pickaxe. I think that's pretty cool with the blood on it. So again, it's all plastic. It's pretty sharp though. Pretty durable. It's not too flimsy. It's not going to warp. It's stiff enough where I don't think it would really warp. And then we got, again, Jason's pitchfork. There's no blood or anything on that. We got a butcher knife. It looks like a Halloween Michael Myers style, doesn't it? It's pretty detailed. It's pretty cool. Again, that's pretty sharp. A little flimsy. Then we got the machete. It's a little flimsy. The machete's a little flimsy. A little more flimsy than the other ones, but there's the blood on there. Now, the blood is correct. It's coming from the top down, which doesn't make sense because the top of the machete wouldn't be sharp, but in the movie, he did slice what's-his-name's throat from the back end, if you notice. He didn't take the machete this way and slice it. If he did that, the blood would be coming this way and dripping off. But in the movie, he slices it upside down, which doesn't really make sense because I don't know how that would happen, but it's accurate according to the film. And I like how this machete has a little bit of a curvature to it. It makes it, to me, a little more menacing the way it's curved. Almost like, I don't know, there's something about, because when you think about slicing somebody with a machete that's curved, it's more gonna do a paper cut, like a slice, you know, like a slice. And so if you had this in the game, especially part 2, Jason, it would feel more menacing. And the last but not least, he's got a spear. And this thing is hella sharp. Whew. It's a little flimsy, but this is wicked sharp. You gotta be careful. You poke your eye out, kid. And that's pretty tall. It's tall, just a little bigger than he is. So anyways, we're gonna exchange his head. I guess you just pull it up. I guess. Yep. There's Jason with no head. Ah, he's got a blue stub. That would be creepy. Imagine playing the game and you see Jason running around with a blue thing, like with a neck like this, coming after you. But we're gonna put his head on with let's see. That's kind of odd. You see some blue paint there on his neck. You guys see that? I just discovered that. I don't know if that's like a misprint or they intentionally did that, but it's kind of, it's just probably a little overspray or something, like when they, it's actually on his shirt too. If I can get this thing on there. All right, there's Jason with no bag. That looks pretty legit to me, you guys. That's pretty cool. I'm definitely going to hook this up when we get our new place. Let me put the machete in his hand. Let's see how easy it is to fit these weapons in his hand. I hate how, like, when you get figures, it's really hard sometimes to put certain weapons or whatever. Like right now, how the hell do you get it in his hand? Like, how do you fit it in his hand? It won't. The bottom of the machete is wider than the hole in his hand. So how would you... You have to kind of like bend his thumb out, I guess. Oh, there we go. You have to be a little more aggressive with it. There we go. There's Jason with his machete. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. But I think I'd go with the bag and take that off. I like the bag head a little more. Give a little more mystery to Jason. I feel like I'm gonna break it when I... Yeah, it's a little tough to get them on and off. You almost feel like you're gonna break that blue. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's like... Why is it not going on easy? It shouldn't be that hard. There we go. Kinda. There we go. Is it on all the way? There we go. That's on. You really have to force it on there. There's the Jason I know. And I'm gonna point out there are holes in the bottom of his feet for like stands, I guess. You can stand him up on so he doesn't tip over easy. But anyways, there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me see if I can open this up. Yeah. Stay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know if you guys are into NECA figures. I don't know if you guys have a collection. I also have a part 3 and a part 6 in storage right now. But this is my third one, part 2. So I have part 2, part 3, and part 6. I still need to get part 4. I want to get the original one that comes with Pamela and little boy Jason. And I want to get part 7 out yet. I don't even know if they have a part 7. And then I want to start collecting some Halloween NECA figures and get caught up, you know, because they're fun. They're fun. They're expensive, about $30 a piece, give or take, you know. And I know the bigger box sets display like different. They're more expensive, but almost every action one figure by NECA is about $30, a little more, a little less. But it's worth it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please give me a big thumbs up, like, and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you guys at camp. Make sure you guys stay out of the woods.